used to live in Canada, and now I live here in Dubai. Let me tell you why. There's a 0% tax here in Dubai. If I make $100,000, I keep $100,000. If you're into business like me, there are endless investment opportunities here in Dubai. It's literally the safest city in the world. You can reserve your seat by leaving your Rolex and your cash here at the table.
So today we're going to explore the dating scene in Dubai. So grab a glass of wine, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
It's easy dating in Dubai.
It's hard for a woman to find a man with a personality because in Dubai it's super easy for a man to try to reach with money what they are not as a person.
Right, but for a man it's easier to find a woman with personality.
No, it is not as well. It's super hard.
Okay, so it's hard for both.
It's hard for both because there is a lack of personality in Dubai that is huge.
So
People are used to buy things in Dubai. And they think that whatever they can reach, money can reach them for them.
Walked
In
out on my
Dubai
date,
Horror
and I'm
Story
gonna tell
Part
you guys
1.
the tea before leaving. Okay, this guy asked me to send him my location before leaving. Live location I did. I thought he was gonna track it, so like when I arrive, he's gonna be by the door waiting for me, you know, to receive me and all of that, since he didn't have to pick me up or send a taxi. I arrive and I had to text him like, where are you? How do I find you? Then he sent me a picture 5 minutes later of where he's seated so I could find him. I see this guy wearing shorts, just a normal collared shirt and slippers. One thing I do not tolerate on first dates is convenience, like the zero effort. And the mistake I made is I didn't ask this guy, how long have you been in Dubai for? I know it's a question I don't like people asking me, but at this point I had to ask. And he's like, oh, I've been here for over 15 years. And in my head, I'm like, this is not gonna work. It is not gonna work. Straight into the conversation, he's telling me about his 3 kids. He's showing me pictures. Now, time to eat. He's like, oh, we're not gonna eat today. We're just doing drinks because we're getting to know each other, you know? So what beer do you want? And I'm like, no, I don't drink beer. I'm even actually on an alcohol break, so I'll go for like a mojito. And he goes, okay, so he orders his beer and I order my mocktail and we're having conversations. He was trying to touch me and I'm like, I don't allow this on the first date, so please keep your hands to yourself. Thank you very much. The fact that I had to even tell him, it was already off. The conversation was so dead. We were done with the first drinks. We're gonna order the second drink. The waitress comes, she recommends something for me. I go for like a Red Bull and some mixture, and he goes for his second glass of beer. And the waitress was like, would you guys like to have like a starter or bites with whatever drink you're having? And he takes the menu from her, he closed it, and he tossed it to the other part of the table. He's like, no, we're just doing drinks. Please take it away from here. That was so... And the fact that he did not even ask me. Like, usually you should turn around and ask your guest, do you want something? He didn't ask me. He just said, no, we're not drinking. We're not doing anything. He closes the menu and tosses it over. At that point in my head, I'm like, no, this date is... I'm never seeing this guy again. The next thing he does, his friend calls him. He picks up the phone and he was giving the guy the direction to come with us. And I was like, are you expecting someone? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, his friend.
He sent her a Chanel bag delivered to her doorstep as a present.
I think the thing that drives me most insane about TikTok is the lack of fucking nuance when it comes to rich men. Do you think that you don't have to pay for that bag in another form in terms of your freedom, in terms of dealing with alcoholism, in terms of dealing with abuse, possessiveness? It's a gilded cage, babe. The wealthier the man, the bigger the problems. Doesn't matter if he's 8, 9, 10 figures. This is a world that is dangerous and it's stressful, and I have not seen anybody on TikTok talk about this.
Ladies, a relationship should be 50-50. He buys a new house and you live in it.
Yalla. Life of a sugar baby in Dubai, and we've got Ramadan edition now. So today we decided to go for suhoor at a buffet place, and just look how good the view is, guys. So we started off with some starters, some traditional Arabic food, some pasta, some salad, some hummus, and then the mains was so good. Lamb uzi, we had prawns, we had chicken. There was literally food from all over the world. And just look at the desserts. Just when you think that the food is finished, you look at how many options you have for desserts. Literally everything is there from all over the world. They had Turkish delight, dates, gulab jamun, pudding, ice cream even, and we really just filled our stomachs. Spent about 2.5 hours eating, and once that was over, we finished off with some mint tea just to relax a bit and wind down, and then we pretty much just headed back home. That's my outfit of the day, guys, and it was amazing, a really good experience.
So not everyone has a horror story when it comes to finding love in Dubai, but hey, every woman has a different experience.
Anyone in Dubai help the elderly, not even give up a seat on the subway. It's not that seniors are not respected here or that it's not accepted. You might be shocked, but there are simply no elderly people in Dubai, and this is no joke. For that matter, Dubai is considered one of the youngest cities in the world. This means that the city is predominantly populated by young people. According to government statistics, the elderly population of the Emirates is 1% of people over 60 years old. How did this happen? Here are a few reasons. The first reason is that 10% of the population are native Emiratis. The other 90% are expats, and in order to live in Dubai, they have to work, so the younger people have to work. But if you've worked here all your life, you can't get citizenship or a pension. The second reason is expensive medicine, which not everyone can afford.
So Dubai and Vegas are one and the same, it's geared towards the young.
Yo, something insane just happened. So I'm in Dubai, right? Waved, I'm snapping when this fine Arab comes up to my friends. When I say he's in a Benz, I ain't talking 210s, I mean Maybach. 2 seats for my 2 friends. And my sis talking about come through then. He said, Habibi, come please me. Don't know what it means. I've been saying mashallah to anybody that would greet me. Then he said, Ramadan is over, come feed me. Then let me feed you. Now I was thinking because I'm greedy. Then I thought, wait, is he talking about feces? That video was on my head like a beanie. Then my yard friend come and broke the silence. She said, my face and a toilet. I said, whoa, do you know how fucking crazy that is? Get the hell away from us and go and play with your kids. Why you trying to shit on us like we don't stay with the shits? Get somebody else to do. Are you taking the piss? He said, no. Golden showers aren't my thing. Man, I swear I'd go to jail if I was back in the biz. Then he said, I can get you BBLs. I can get your boobs done, hips done, free as hell. And I got a tap van. I can get you back slabs. If you want to plan it on your neck, then we can plan that. Anything you want. I can even tap a panda. We said, sir, go away. We're not have that.
So you got beautiful women all over Instagram being offered money to be human toilets in Dubai. One woman, they say, did it, took her life.
In today's video, we'll be talking about the Instagram models of Dubai, particularly ones doing prostitution. There have been reports of Instagram models being paid to sleep with underage princes. Now that's extremely shocking and disturbing, as these women do everything and anything they can to get the bag and risk their lives in the process. There have even been reports of influencers or models that have made $200,000 in cash and had to carry it back to their state. But because of their profession and inability to explain where the money even came from, they had to give it all up to customs. So everything has to be online these days to secure payments and keep anonymity in the process, like payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other cryptocurrencies. Dubai acts as the main hub of these activities as the city provides just the right hotels.
You say that money cannot buy happiness? Hey, Habibi, come to Dubai.
Have any of you been to Dubai?
Never to the Middle East.
That's for prostitution.
That's good.
I was about to say that
That's
sounds
a
like a
good thing.
code for something.
That for prostitution?
Nobody say yes.
Natalie
but
Nunn?
Nicolette, have you had offers
No.
for Dubai?
No.
Because we've heard some, not about you, just we've heard stories of...
So have I, but no, I have not.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
All right.
Would you be willing to go?
10K. 100.
For what?
Let's
10K.
say this sultan is like, yo, come out here for 50K. We've got a bunch of dudes that are going to give you a golden shower. Would you be down?
Ooh. What?
No.
250K golden shower.
It have to be at least
That's
$1
a lot
million.
of
No,
appealing.
I do a golden shower for 500K.
Okay.
In Dubai.
Classy lady.
All right.
Women go to Dubai for different reasons. You have the business women that go there for the zero tax, and then you got some women that have been paid to go to Dubai.
It's officially been 6 months since I moved from London to Dubai, and I thought I'd answer the question I always get of why is everyone moving to Dubai? One of the major things is obviously tax. I was paying 40% tax in the UK, which is a lot of money, and having that money now makes a huge difference to the amount that I'm able to save, and then also to the amount of disposable income that I have, which then reflects on my quality of life. Certain things that I wouldn't really pay for in the UK, for example, I can afford a lot more easily. The second thing is, in Dubai, it's super easy to work hard and also play hard. Like, in most cases, you're literally 30 minutes away from the beach, but you're also 30 minutes away from the desert, and then you're also 30 minutes away from downtown. So it's just super easy to work hard and play hard, and there are so many leisurely activities for you to do, and there's always new things opening up. The third thing I would say is Dubai is quite clearly built for the rich and the wealthy, so the standard of things is really, really high. And so even if you are not super wealthy or super rich, you still get to benefit from that, where everything just kind of feels like a luxury experience. It's super clean, and there's so much convenience. Almost anything and everything can literally be ordered to your door. And then this also reflects on the quality of people that you're
so much I want to unpack on this video. So first off, I moved to Dubai in 2021 from California. Best decision I've ever made. And I've also traveled to probably over 25 countries. And one thing I can say as being an American is that we have this American privilege, and we keep that mentality every time we go abroad. And stuff that may work back home, baby, it's not going to work overseas, especially in Dubai. Dubai is in the UAE. It's a Muslim country. And when you are going to these Muslim countries, you need to be respectful, be mindful, and know that the laws, the consequences are very different from America. And when you're dealing with the police, you never, ever raise your voice and yell. Honestly, I had one situation when I felt like I was being unfair about a cab fee. I never raised my voice because that loud ratchetness is not going to work in Dubai or pretty much anywhere outside of America. So people, please do your research. I love Dubai. I'm never moving back to America. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below.
So I get invited to this yacht party by this man who claims to be advisor for the Prince of Abu Dhabi, and they're gonna pay me $200,000 for coming, $400,000 for something else. Hold on. So I'm like, oh, you're gonna pay me a party for the Prince? I'm gonna do it. This is before I was reading TikTok. So they asked me my transportation. I'm like, how do I know this is real? I need a video. So he's like, no problem, I can get him. Then this is where things get a little crazy. So boom. Cool, that put me at ease. He's like, one thing, I'm like, yes. He's like, myself and the Prince have a small foot fetish, can we see yours? And for me, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that without getting all money, so I'm like, I don't do it without a fee first, and then this happened. So he's like, okay, we can send you $2,000, and if you know I'm the shit. So anyways, that happens or whatever, and then I'm like, so what else y'all got going on? And he was like, well, we just want you to do foot stuff. It'll be me, myself, and somebody else. We just want you to do foot stuff. We're gonna pay you $400,000 on top of $200,000 we'll give you. So he tells me to say this. I'll be traveling to Dubai. I'm gonna stay for 3 days. I'm gonna be doing fetish queen work. We'll be in a private room at the palace. It'll be feet, nail stockings, bro massage, da 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 da. I will be getting paid $400,000 US dollars and then $200,000 for the services. But then I got on TikTok and saw that this is how they be getting girls. Like, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever gotten as far as to getting the specifics of what they want done, but these men wanted just footwork, apparently. And I was gonna do it. I'm not even gonna hold you, I was gonna do it. I was gonna hire security and I was gonna go. But then I started thinking, what my friend told me about the Dubai porta potty, that they might get me there and be on my chest. And
I'm Sarah. Thank you for coming to the channel. Good night.